Hello, Ali Duzette here with Naomi Fox-Rena, who's an amazing astrologer. And today we just finished a big talk about the transits impacting or reflecting the shortages that are going on right now. And we wanted to do a quick 5-7 minute follow-up on our conclusions. Do you have any thoughts that come right to mind?
Oh, I just have loved this so much because I think we did a great job of focusing on staying out of fear and staying clear on what really matters, because we could dive into all of this and lose our minds, or we can take a higher road.
Yeah, absolutely. That is so true. So some of the big takeaways that we got from this relating to the full moon in Aries that just happened, we're looking at a calling to put on the oxygen mask first and focus on making sure that our own families are going to be okay. It's not your job to make sure that you have enough resources to save the whole world or the whole neighborhood, but it is important that you have the resources to handle yourself. I'm not just talking about canned food. I'm talking about emotional resources. And that is what we talked about as well. Having the trust and the faith and the ability to tune into yourself and know that you're doing the right thing at the right time. That for me was a big takeaway from the full moon chart from earlier this week that we looked at, because this is the week when the shortages are all coming into the news. People are starting to actually really notice it. I know I have friends in the East Coast where their fast food restaurants are like not even able to open because they're having so many shortages out there. So that was one big message from that. Do you have another thought come into your mind?
I love all of that. I think you did a great recap on
Oh,
that.
good. Well, any other thing that we need to mention to everybody? America's trajectory is to be moving towards basically responsibility with resources. And
Yes.
so we're going to have to kind of pay the piper very shortly when it comes to the times that we've overspent as a nation. And so that's kind of one of the big energies that we're going to be dealing with this Pluto return. And in the context of these shortages, I think these shortages are just the beginning of something a lot bigger that we're going to be dealing with. I said, yeah, and this is going to all be up on YouTube really soon. Did we talk about the fact that it was a blood moon and the symbolism of that? We did not. Do you have any thoughts on that, Naomi?
Well, we did talk about how it is in that part of the sky that is really kind of sketchy with the sun sign, but yeah, with it, the intensity of this being an Aries moon is really, really a big deal. And the hunter's moon of it being in the fall, and there's a lot going on there, but we actually didn't address that directly.
We did talk about that the sun and Mars are transiting what's called the Via Combusta, which is the most explosive part of the sky, and it's between October 7th and about November the 7th. And so we're going through that right now. And I think especially the sun just moved into Scorpio yesterday, I think, right? In the night or something?
Like at about, yeah, it's 10:51 p.m. Mountain Time is when it moved into Scorpio.
Okay, so we are fresh Scorpio energies right now. We're all feeling it.
Not even 12 hours in.
We're brand fresh into Scorpio. And so as the sun transits that latter half of the Via Combusta for the next 2 weeks, we have a 2-week period where astrologically speaking, there's going to be, it's considered an unlucky time. That's what they say. It's an unlucky time. And I think it depends on the energy that you put into it. I don't think it has to be unlucky for you. I think as a nation, there's been a lot of irresponsibility that we have to pay for on a national level. And so I think on a national level, we're going to be seeing that. But Mercury is also going to be transiting this Via Combusta with the sun. And so what we're going to be seeing is some misrepresentation of facts for the purpose of keeping people calm. That's one thing that we talked about in the longer video. And that Chiron in Aries that we're going through right now is just a reminder that keeping calm and like keeping our relationships solid is not going to solve the problems that we're facing. So, okay, our time is like basically up. This is just a little recap, but the whole hour-long discussion is so fascinating, and I hope you check it out. These will all be on YouTube. And remember to like and subscribe. Naomi Fox Arena, Ali Duzette. I'll put a link for our pages at the bottom. And thank you so much for being here.